Wait, you changed your name to McLovin?
Why is it whenever I watch this scene I nearly pee my pants? If it's not my bladder, then what is it? Why is it so funny? And what is the secret behind the hilarity? In this video, we'll break down this iconic scene from Superbad, joke by joke. And in doing so, we'll explore 6 comedic techniques that can help you enhance your humor skills and bring laughter to any audience. So strap yourselves in as we uncover the secret sauce behind great comedy. Welcome to Joke Science. Let's set the stage for the scene in question. In this comedy classic, high school seniors Seth and Evan try to impress their crushes at an upcoming party by providing alcohol. However, being underage, they turn to their one-of-a-kind friend Fogell, who's armed with a newly acquired fake ID. The catch? Let's just say the ID is less than convincing, setting up a scene that's a masterclass in comedic techniques. Our first laugh comes from the sheer absurdity of the fake ID. Now, why is this funny? Well, it's because of a humor principle known as incongruity. Incongruity refers to situations, ideas, or words that are unexpected or inconsistent, which often generates humor. As humans, our brains are hardwired to recognize patterns and create expectations. And when something deviates from those expectations, it tends to tickle our funny bone. Here, the Hawaiian ID does just that by being both shocking and entirely illogical. As an audience, we expect a fake ID to be more inconspicuous, but instead, we're presented with an unbelievably absurd choice that highlights our character's laughable inexperience. Next, we find ourselves chuckling at the best name ever created.
McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, Fogell? What, are you trying to be an Irish R&B singer?
The name choice is such a riot because it utilizes a concept called the superiority theory of humor. The superiority theory dates back to philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle, who believed that laughter was an expression of feelings of superiority over others. Thus, the theory suggests that we find amusement in others' misfortunes, because it makes us feel better. For McLovin, we, the audience, naturally find amusement in Fogell's horrendous name choice, because it makes us feel less stupid.
Oh, they let you pick any name you want when you get down there.
And you landed on McLovin.
Our egos are further inflated when we find out the other name he was considering.
Yeah, I was between that and Muhammad.
And as a fun fact, McLovin is also a playful reference to McDonald's and its old slogan, "Ba-da-ba-ba-ba." I'm loving it. But there's more to this scene than just McLovin. Seth and Evan's baffling reactions are equally hilarious.
Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Here, the humor of their disbelief is amplified through the use of hyperbole and analogy. Hyperbole is a comedic exaggeration that emphasizes the absurdity of a situation.
You look like a future pedophile in this picture, number 1.
This statement is a hyperbole, as Seth exaggerates the negative aspects of Fogell's appearance to emphasize the absurdity of the situation. On the other hand, we have analogy, which refers to a humorous comparison of two seemingly unrelated things. Evan uses analogy when he likens Fogell's name choice to a certain singer.
What name? Who are you, Seal?
The humor here comes from the ridiculous comparison of a famous singer to the worst fake ID ever made. A truly wondrous analogy, indeed. As the scene progresses, we continue to find humor in Fogell's rather resolute attitude.
How many 21-year-olds do you think there are in this town? It's called fucking strategy, all right?
The comedy here comes from the situational irony of Fogell's complete lack of self-awareness. Situational irony generates humor via the disconnect between what we expect to happen and what actually occurs. Here, we expect Fogell to realize the absurdity of his choices, but instead, he remains blissfully oblivious, and ultimately doubles down on his stupidity when he insists that he is the one and only.
I am McLovin.
As an audience, we can't help but laugh, this unexpected lunacy. As the scene nears its end, we find our last bit of humor through Seth and Evan's escalating anger towards the situation.
Calm, okay? Let's not lose our heads. It's a fine ID. It's gonna work.
Escalation is when the level of absurdity or emotional investment increases, amplifying the humor and heightening the comedic tension. It keeps the audience engaged through intensifying situations or character reactions. Here, Seth becomes more and more agitated by the fake ID, leading to a crescendo of frustration that is inherently funny.
No, you're not. No one's McLovin. McLovin's never existed because that's a made-up, dumb, fucking fairy tale name, you fuck!
Seth's escalating anger towards the situation, combined with his over-the-top delivery, enhance the comedic tension, and ultimately helps make for one of the funniest scenes in film history. And there you have it, folks. I hope you've gained some valuable insights into the fascinating world of comedy writing. If so, please consider subscribing. And leave a comment about what you'd like to see on the next Joke Science. Thanks for watching.